Doing a new video. I have not done one in a while, and I'm going to try to make this one special with showing a lot of information. So if you're happy with this kind of videos, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you get the updates as they come out. If you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of the video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, what we're doing right now is going to go over what we think is going to happen the next week or two moving forward, and then we can try to trade it with our risk managed accordingly. First off is Dixie. We've been waiting for this bottom to basically confirm, and we've been watching it, and finally you had this bullish engulfing, basically confirming that this $100 low is basically where Dixie is going to bottom out, and we should be seeing a rounding bottom into the which was into the support, and now we should see us fight and find our resistance. These yellow lines is where we found rejection before, 102.50 and then 104.23. If those levels do reject again, I mean, I will wait and see if we lose 100. But coming in, and this is what's going to be different about today, I'm going to show you what I think about price action path. Coming up here, it can reject, come back here, find support, and then we can break to the next level of resistance, find support, and then we can break out in an expanding wedge fashion. Okay, this is basically how I see this moving forward. I'm going to leave this way, and we will follow up with that in the next week or two. As Dixie gets upside impulse, that inverse relationship that crypto had with Dixie means we should see downside on tech as well as Bitcoin and ETH. All right, so let's now get out of this and go to Bitcoin first, and then I'll do ETH. So here's Bitcoin. This is what we're looking at right now. People are seeing this weekly close that is happening in about 12 hours and saying that, oh, this is a bearish engulfing and possible continuation can occur. I was only looking for us to test into 60,500 to 59,000. We did already get into 59.9, but I do think we're going to get into the low 59 probably next week. We'll get that test. Here is what I have. Good luck trying to read all of this in this fashion. So what I'm gonna do now is zoom in. Let's go to a 4-hour. And I know I have a bunch of stuff on my chart. Don't worry about all that. It's for me to explain to you guys when we're in Discord or in a live session. This is what I'm looking at on a 4-hour time frame. I've already screenshotted this little chart and sent it to you guys so you can see as to what I'm looking at. This right here is a beautiful time. We had a little bottom over here, and this right here looks like a beautiful possible bullish consolidation for a breakout. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we are coming off of a rounded bottom accumulation, and this little inverse head and shoulder is basically playing out. Okay, the measured move was to this level over here, 62,755, and that's why you're having issue getting above that level, is because this is where the shorts are basically holding for TP3, which already came and went. This is why over here I'm looking for a possible upside dead cat, bounce. And for that, you can see that all the liquidity that's right over here is where we can look to poke up into to take that if we are going to play out upside into this level of resistance, okay, over here, into this level of resistance. If we do not get that upside push and you start putting in a rounded top over here, okay, like so, if this finds resistance, well, this is why I gave you this shorting plan, meaning you can take a short between 62,200 to 62,600 with the stop loss 62.9, and you could ride this possible short, which it's already really, it's already kind of confirming, all the way down to at least TP1, which is 61.80. And then you can see if we're going to take all this liquidity out here at TP2 at 59.5, because as you saw, I said on weekly, next week I do think we're going to come into this area in the low 59K area. And that is your basically buying opportunity for continuation a week or two after. But this liquidity here is just sitting and juicy. People are probably looking to long, and it's Saturday and Sunday, okay? So who's going to defend? And then my other logic is that the Chinese Golden Week is happening. So Chinese people are on vacation, and Jewish holiday Rosh Hashanah is happening. So they are not even allowed to touch a cell phone. So that's a big chunk of people with wealth that aren't going to be buying dips. So I would be patient for next week. And this is why I'm saying like this is very trappy. And if you think about it, how often have we W'd, right? So the W could be a higher low if it's bullish, but if it is bearish, you will get into these deeper levels, and then you will look for that upside push. This is all um, just one way of looking at it, because you can see the bullishness. Everyone is probably looking at this as a bullish situation. I'm giving you a different perspective because people need to see this kind of upside potential without technical analysis. If they're just looking at it blindly like this, everyone is going to look for upside, right? They're like, oh, this is a bull flag, we're going to go break up to this high, blah, blah, blah. What they're not understanding, which I'm trying to point out, is on a higher time frame, like a daily, you're in a downtrend. Okay, if you look at the weekly, this is a downtrend, and you just had a bearish engulfing week. So why do you have the audacity to think that as soon as next week opens, we're just gonna go to the moon? Like, I don't understand that logic. Why in these higher low scenarios, where's your break of structure for the upside continuation? So that's just one reason why I think this wick is just begging for a retest in the low 50s. I don't know if we're going to get there this week, next week, but if you look at your higher time frame, like monthly, I mean, this 50K level is very, very important. So that's going to stick into my mind until we break, we don't even need to like make an all-time high. I would like just the body of the doji candle to break, which is around 66, 64, 65K. Let's just say that. Let's get a daily open and close above 65K, and then we can just worry about the all-time high of 70 to 72. Until then, I'm more concerned that we are faking people out to fill in this whole body of this candle all the way possibly to 42, 43, and then look for upside in a big triangle kind of situation. This is like I've never really seen Bitcoin consolidate like this. So there is hope that yes, we can just go to the moon, but the possibility of a lower grab is there, and I'll go with that lower grab because of the fact that a lot of other coins are setting up for a liquidity sweep of downside. And speaking of, let's go take a look at the next coin, ETH, so we can go over that exactly. Here is ETH, and you can see right here on monthly, compared to Bitcoin, all the money of the crypto market went here, and more than 30 to 50% of it was here, and it's all getting sucked out. So I don't want Bitcoin to be like this and then start having this happen. And the reason why I'm saying that is because all the crappy coins, people sold out of them, they dumped out of them and went into Bitcoin. Now if people feel fear and panic, they're gonna get out of Bitcoin and go to dollar. So That's why this is very, very iffy and scary. And I'm right now only trading ETH, and I'm even short on ETH. Here's your monthly bearish engulfing. Okay, we didn't do that on Bitcoin, but ETH already did it. Weak bearish engulfing. I have no upside continuation in this lower high scenario. We are hoping this is the bottom and pivoting, and people are trying to ape into longs. I have no confidence that we can't go lower. If you go to the higher time frame, what is this? 2130 is for sure some point of interest. And then really I'm looking at like under 2000, like just under 2000 is where I'm looking at for like perfection long stuff. So yeah, 2150 is a major, major, major level of interest for me. And if you guys want to see the technical analysis, like with fibs and stuff, let's go to a little bit lower, like 4 hour. And this is why I'm looking for the short. So I'm all the way over here looking for the short. And same thing with Bitcoin. It does look like it wants to just rock on up. But until this 2450 hits, I'm going to be probably shorting this. And this was all of Saturday. All of Saturday, all we did was just dance around 2417 to 2430. So until we actually get above 2430 and get an opening close above it, I'm not going to sweat my short, and I'm going to hold it until we get to 2388, which we did hit, you know, but I want to actually go to TP2, which is 2330. And that's what I'm going to be waiting for. Either we're going to get stopped out on the long, or we're going to take profit on the short into the weekly close. And this is the 4 hour. If you look at daily, you had a very weak doji close yesterday. We're just basically retesting that doji today, and then let me turn off all this. And you have bearish divergence on volume, meaning if we swing failure pattern the top all this liquidity here at 24.27 and we roll on over, I would not be shocked if we just take out the top and then completely take out the bottom of 2388 and then start going and filling into 2350 or lower before the day is over. That's why the stop is over here at 2450. If we do take that liquidity out above it and actually continue above it, we can probably get into 2500. I mean, even up to 26 if the market buyers are there. If the buyers are not there and we hear anything negative from the news, obviously be prepared for that downside sweep of liquidity. Once again, here's all my levels. This was my original short over here at 2700, which I got stopped out by like $5 or something like that. And then we got another opportunity to get it, so I did get it, and I wrote that down. And basically, I took out my profit around 2350, and flipped a little bit of a long, and around 2342, I flipped long. I got out of the long, and now we're basically scalping the short on the lowest time frame, which is like 4 hour. And the 4 hour, we'll watch it confirm into the daily close, and then next week when we open, we can look for that continuation. Maybe when we open, we go test back up, 23, 25, 30, and then we could just sweep on down for the liquidity. 25.30 is as high as I expect it to go next week. It's only above that level that I'm like, okay, maybe the upside is going to continue. So that's basically what I'm looking for on Bitcoin and ETH, guys. I gave you the whole shebang in honor of the members. If you guys have any questions or concerns, hit me up in the comment section below. If you have any other assets you would like me to cover, let me know on the comment section below, and I'll get back to you in the next one. Aside from that, guys, have a great day. Trade safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.